there, people? Are you out there? Are you out there? On today's show, thank you, Patreons.
Yes.
Havana, is it safe? We're talking mosquitoes. We're talking the long bus ride to Santa Maria.
It's a long one.
We're talking Christmas travel.
Yeah.
March
anywhere.
break ideas. My top resorts. Melia Las Dunas. The real Cuba. What Canadians bring. And we're talking so much more.
So much more. And a giveaway.
And we're doing a giveaway today. Oh, yeah. We're going to give away some stuff today. We're going to give away a few things.
Do some giveaways. We don't know how, but we will figure it out.
We're going to figure it out. So the first thing I just want to ask people.
Oh, yeah.
Do we look like we're in focus?
Are we in focus?
Because I've changed a few settings and I just wanted to know that. And do we look okay? And is the volume okay?
Just let us know in the chat. So many of you are saying good morning.
Oh, because maybe it's my glasses I don't look good.
Oh, maybe your glasses need to be washed.
Hello, Marco Malat. Yeah, maybe. All good. I look good.
Okay. And then cheersy for the morning coffee. Okay. Mike hasn't even tasted his yet.
Okay. I'm sorry. Look at my hair.
You look great.
My hair looks like craziness.
Cheersy. Judy here. Hi, guys. Morning coffee.
Okay, we're doing that.
Good morning, everyone.
Let me just do a hair comb here. I'm sorry.
I think Mike looks great. We were in a bit of a crunch this morning, as usual.
Because I just got home.
Mike got home.
I just got home.
We needed to looks a little blurry, laugh out loud. Is it really blurry?
Really?
Or someone just hung over? I don't know. Wash your glasses, bro. That's your brother.
Okay, so it looks good, Keith? Okay.
Good morning, Kurt Graham. Good morning, everybody. And as Mike said, we wanted to do a special shout out to our Patreons.
Okay.
We don't often Mike is only home for a short period of time. So we're not often on our platform doing a lot of work on there other than he's downloading. And we just had a good chat last night about our Patreons and how much they mean to us and how much support they give us. So. And
I just got a new Patreon yesterday that goes by the name of La Poutine.
We loved it. We were like, poutine.
Martin from Quebec.
La Poutine.
Anyway, I want to just a special thank you to a person that's been with us. We've had a lot of subscribers with us for a long period of time.
Yeah.
But this subscriber and Patreon, he's an older fella. He lives down in the States.
And we've talked about him before on here, but
it's Steve.
Steve from Texas. He's always.
We want to say thank you to Steve in Texas. We want to say
generous.
Thanks to Mark and Nelly, Paul Monk, 7 Days in Paradise, Martha Holwicks, Robert Ross, Jocelyn Reindress, Nick and Jody, of course, Ted Shaughnessy, a long-time viewer, Jason and Char out east, Erica and Chris, Elias Ignath, Jim Mills, Keith Fisher, Lisa and Darren, Sean Stewart, Sean Wilson, Mike Rickman. I got a few more. Derek Frene, Chris and Christy, Phil Mead, Sean Anderson, Nathan Farrington.
No, it's not Sean. It's Shane Anderson.
Sorry, Shane.
That's okay.
Nathan Farrington, Michelle Smith, and La Poutine is the newest. I haven't even put that.
So we're trying to keep track. We're doing our best because you guys deserve shout outs. And thank you so much for helping and sponsoring and allowing Mike to make purchases and take great things to the Cubans. And
well, let's be honest, I haven't even figured out Patreon.
Well, we haven't. The money's
just sitting there. Got to figure out how to do that.
And that's what I meant. Sometimes we don't even go in there because it's just it becomes more work, and sometimes more work is just a little overwhelming when I'm at home. Anyway, thank you to them.
Havana, is it safe?
Mike, tell us about Havana. You were just there.
I was there.
And you and I have been there, but it looks like you just kind of dove in maybe a little bit deeper.
It was a really interesting experience because my brother was with me and we did, for $120, we were able to fly from Santa Maria.
Yeah.
And we flew all the way to Havana. So it's about a 45 to, I'd say 1 hour flight. But you get to see the countryside.
Yeah, you do. But add in, because it was timely. You had to go to the airport, do customs, wait it out, arrive, do customs.
But no, we didn't have to do customs on the way. That was my mistake. Okay. We got to walk right off the plane.
But still, it's a bit of a.
Yeah, it's 4 hours.
It's not just you hop
from
on
one
the plane
door until the time you touch down, really, and you're in kind of Havana. It's about 4 hours. And it's in an update video coming up. It shows you everything. Is it worth it to do an excursion like that?
Yeah.
I'm going to say absolutely.
Yeah.
It's going to be painful for about 3 or 4 hours until you get rolling.
Yeah.
But once you're rolling, that's why you went. And for my 120 bucks US,
Yeah.
it was awesome. Like, it was painful and people were frustrated at the beginning, but then when it started to unroll, it was fine.
I bet, because when you hear 45-minute flight, you kind of think, oh, this is going to be fast.
It's not 45. It's
And
4 hours.
It's not fast. Nothing in Cuba is fast.
No, it's Cuba time. That's a Cuba 45 minutes.
Yeah. A Cuba 45 minutes equals about 4 hours.
But if you're going, I'm going to say this. They're going to give you a little heads up on the bus about, okay, you're going to have a lot of people flocking you for money, for this, for that. You will not understand how much that's going to happen when you get off a bus,
right?
And they're waiting for you.
Just a couple people. Did you fly out of Santa Clara or Cayo Las Brujas?
Las Brujas Airport.
Okay.
And that's all going to be coming up in the video.
It is.
Everything.
Now someone just is commenting on that sandwich, and it did look incredible. The sandwich that you and Keith had.
Sandwich?
You said the bun.
Oh my God.
You said the bread and the buns there.
I went into a bakery, I checked it out, and guess what? Finding Fish takes pictures, I want to say this, of people in neighborhoods and whatever. I pay. I asked if I could take a photo. I took photos of the guys working on their car, the bakery, the guy selling Tang, and I donated money to them. I don't believe it's right for anyone just to go take a random photo of anybody without their consent.
Yeah.
And I bought everyone that stood in that line for bread. I bought them all bread in the bakery. That's So, anyway.
No, amazing.
So sorry, where were we at?
We're talking about Havana. You finally get in there, you're walking around, you're deep into it, and you got to explore.
And we just got to explore. It came with a luncheon, and then once the luncheon was done, yes, we explored all Havana. Havana, you got to have free time to yourself. We had meeting points, and then
the day,
meeting points. So we had the old and then newer Havana, and we each had meeting points to meet at. It was pretty simple. And we went from there. Someone's asking 120 return. 120 US dollars includes your airfare, return, your bus all the way around in Havana, your lunch. And your lunch came with either one water or you got a beer.
Oh, wicked.
So you can't have both. If you want an extra beer, it's $3 US. They didn't take pesos there.
Oh, that's interesting.
So
you can find beers cheaper in Havana for sure.
I was finding beers for $1 for 350 pesos or CUP, or 400 CUP.
Yeah. When you and I were there, they were a buck a beer.
Yeah, buck a beer.
Amazing.
But I'm going to go back. I'm going to wait for Jenny, I believe. But I want to go back for a week or 2 or 3 weeks and stay in a casa. And stay at a hotel.
Just do some more authentic exploring.
And explore, because I see these TikTokers on there saying, "Oh, there's nothing here. It's terrible. There's no food." That's so untrue.
It's so untrue.
There's lots of food. There's lots of hotels that are super busy. Hotels are not cheap there. If you want to get even just a nicer hotel, minimum it's going to start about 150 US dollars. But you can stay in some fantastic hotels. Okay,
amazing.
Havana is open to the entire world, and you see that when you get there.
Yeah, super multicultural.
Is it safe? Yes, it is safe, but I can see you have to actually keep to yourself, keep with a group, and do not. People are going to approach you all the time. Yeah, you have to stand your ground and say, "I'm not interested," 20 times, because they're going to keep going. Did we donate? Yes, we did. My brother and I donated.
And you said that can be tricky because you can give and then they want more.
It doesn't matter. If you give $1 or $2 or $5 or just one more. It never will end. Yeah. You have to have your heart wrapped around that.
Have some boundaries.
So it's very interesting because they're in desperation mode and you're in tourist mode.
They're in survival mode.
They're in survival mode.
Right. And so someone's got something, I need it, I'm going to keep asking.
And they're going to keep asking. So you have to pick and choose your locations where you do it, because if you do it
jackpot
when you get off the bus, you're getting surrounded.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's good to know, though, for people that haven't been. I just wanted to. Oh, what? You got something else?
I was just going to touch on the mosquitoes in Cuba.
Yeah, of course. Let's get to that. Mosquitoes in Cuba, and people have been asking us a lot. And I just want to start by saying we are not experts on this virus or the viruses at all. So when you reach out and ask me a virus question, I don't have the answer, and I'm certainly not going to share my opinion on whether you should go or not because of the virus. That's a total personal decision.
I'm changing the setting. I don't like this setting. So.
Okay, let's see.
Keep going.
Anyway, and don't get me wrong, I appreciate all of you reaching out and messaging, but we're not experts. We haven't encountered the virus. We haven't really talked to a lot of people when we're there about the virus, and I think just starting with do your research, do your homework. If you're susceptible to illness, you've got to make your own decisions on that, not Mike and I.
Oh, much clearer? Okay, thank you.
Okay, good.
Okay,
Oh, yay, Mike, what did you do?
I
Just
hit a setting. I can see something on the camera.
I think it looks way better from here, even with my glasses
I
on.
want to mention this because mosquitoes are different everywhere. Mosquitoes versus no-see-ums. Like, I didn't see a lot of mosquitoes when I was in Santa Maria, but it was so windy.
Yeah, the wind helps.
But the witching hours are always going to be around that 6 a.m. to about 8:30, and from about 5. Thank you. It's much clearer now.
Okay, great.
5:30,
Thanks, Ted.
5:30 at night
Thanks,
until like 9, right? Until they kind of go down.
Crisper.
So I just find mosquitoes are just challenging. Always bring bug spray, and I'm using the bends quite often, and it's working for me. But people are telling me Vicks. People are telling me that.
And everyone's got their own little thing that they've tried. They share a lot too, and you can share in the chat. But we are finding the bends works. And guys, I have to admit, like the last trip we were on, I think even in the video, like I did not have any bug bites there. They came out when I got home.
When Jenny got home.
I had about maybe 6 or 7, and they were doozers. Like they were so itchy, and they lasted a few good days for me. I mean, it didn't bother me, but I just wanted to come clean because some people say, oh, you know what? I didn't have any, they came out later. And that has happened to me a couple times. So yeah, it did happen. And, you know, it's fine, but just wanted to be honest.
Yeah. And I think when people they're constantly asking me, no one's really down there talking about mosquitoes. No one's hovering around. Like people are talking about where can I get another mojito?
And where can I get cold beer?
And where can I get cold beer?
It's true. They're on holiday and people aren't focused on that.
And people are not fear-mongering as much as fear-mongering goes on the internet.
That's right.
I'm not saying come. I'm not saying go home. I'm just saying I get bitten once in a while by mosquitoes? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do I worry that I'm going to get a disease? I'm not. But then again, I'm different. I'm down there all the time, and I don't focus on that.
He is a bit bionic. Like I've known Mike a long time, and I think he's only had the flu once in his entire life.
Yeah, and when I get the flu, it's not going to be good.
It's not
like
good,
it could be a man cold. I'm going down.
You've got this incredible immune system. I'm not saying he's immune to that, but Mike is a rare gem. He doesn't really get sick ever.
Yeah. So, but I want to actually just focus one more question on this in mosquitoes in Havana, because when I'm in Havana, I didn't even see a fly. It's a big city. There's not a lot of still water. There is still water. There is like puddles, but I don't notice them because it's big. It's hot in there. Havana's probably 10 degrees hotter than Santa Maria because it's trapping the air.
It's a huge city.
And you're sweating. So I didn't notice them. I wanted to see if I did notice them. My brother and I talked about it, but we didn't because I know this question would come up. So
okay. That's good.
That's for anyone that's concerned about mosquitoes. There's still going to be fear mongering 101. I'm sorry.
Reading Ronald's question. How does I guess my work, people around us feel about my husband being a celebrity? I mean, this is kind of new for us, but I don't know that everyone that knows me knows that Mike is a celebrity or like sees Mike as a celebrity. I did have a person come up to me last week and say, I heard your husband's really famous. And I was
famous. Oh my God.
And I was like, I don't know. Like, is he? Because he's Mike to me, right? So I would say for the most part, people are really supportive of what Mike and I do.
Hidden jackpots. Hey,
but not everyone knows what we do either. So
not everyone.
It's just, it is what it is. And on my side, I just can't wait to join them. And not that I want to be a celebrity. I'm kind of ready.
It was an eye opener, probably for my brother too, when we were at the Santa Clara airport taking off, and holy, the amount of people that watch us on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking from kids to adults and seniors just wanted to say hello because we provide information for people that you can come and you can get updated information, especially right now on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. If it's working when I'm down there, I try to update the weather, what the beaches look like, what is sargassum looking like. And those things just all go up and down daily, but people love it because you're coming to a resort.
I think also we're pretty relatable. We're not like,
we're relatable.
Pretty relatable.
We're avid travelers that love to keep going. We actually really do enjoy and love Cuba. We understand it really well, like many of you that watch and that are on here.
Ted Shaughnessy's saying,
oh my God, I still got them.
I call them his bracelets. Like he just gets home and he's right into work. He's too busy. And often it's me that says, Mike.
Well, you never know. I might go to a resort that has the same color.
We should keep them on and build like.
I used to have a whole stack of those.
It is funny. Thank you, Ted. That's funny. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway.
Let's talk about the long bus ride.
Yeah. And like not just Santa Maria, but you're going to start with that. But like there's long bus rides everywhere. Our bus ride was long too in Santa Cruz. Is that where we were?
Yes. Yeah. Santa Cruz is long. Holguin's the longest. It was 2 hours. And thank gosh I did that one in the daylight. And I sat up front with the driver. He let me.
Yeah.
Because he gets bored too. And I think Santa Clara going into Santa Maria, the bus was absolutely full. And it's a long bus ride.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. It was 1 hour and 45.
Oh, yeah. That's a long one.
Because you have to stop and pick up other travelers, right?
Yeah.
So it's not just simple, but you can do it faster in a cab ride. But right now, cabs are expensive. And
they are expensive.
I think I was quoted in Holguin, if I wanted to go from the Holguin airport to Memories, $120 US.
Oh, yeah. That's hefty.
Yeah.
Like if you're not planning on it, I think once in a blue moon, if you just want to do that, it's great. But
yeah,
we end up taking the bus on those long routes most of the time. I don't think we've ever taken a cab. Veradero is a different story. Sometimes we take cabs, and when we were younger, we always did.
We always took a cab.
We always just treated ourselves.
Then we just thought, money was like worthless. Like, let's just take a cab all the time. But that's the way we thought back then. But because Jenny was always on limited time, and so was myself.
Yeah. So anyway, it's been the bus rides. And lots of people are saying, I don't mind the bus ride. I like the scenery. And it's true. I think for you, it just is more challenging because you're there every week and a long bus ride every week. And that kind of thing can get tiring. But you still love it. You still have some great footage.
I love it. Coming home on the other day, yesterday or the day before. Yeah, it's a long doozy bus ride.
Yeah.
It is. They're still selling 5 for, it's 4 for 2 for 10. 2 for 5.
2 for 5 when you go to Santa Maria, isn't
2
it?
for 5.
2 for 5.
Yeah.
Lots of people are already talking about their travels and like where they're going or where they just came back from. Amazing. So that's our next topic.
Now, this is a question because it's related to my brother.
Yeah.
Sue, tell us more about your brother. Retired, lives in Calgary, single. He's single. He works in the oil and gas industry. And right now they're working on getting permitting where he is way up north. So he's been off for 3 months. Yeah. And that's the way that goes. He doesn't even know if he'll be going back to work until January.
Yeah.
So he's been taking a flight. We went to Las Dunas because it worked out really well for him and for me. I think I paid less than $700. He paid less than $1,000.
Yeah, he's cute.
And he came from Calgary all the way to Toronto. I met him we got on the same flight together. We got seats like right beside each other. And in Air Canada, there's sport and drinks. Like,
that was a fun flight.
My brother, he was crushing them. It was awesome.
Lots of people are chatting. That's so funny.
I call him Cousin Eddie from, because he loves it and people love it too, from Christmas Vacation.
It's funny because lots of people really, if they didn't see your previous videos, were thinking he was your cousin, not your brother.
Because people will come up to me, where's Cousin Eddie? I said, Cousin Eddie? Oh, my brother? Yeah, he's around here somewhere.
One of our fave movie too.
It was awesome.
If you've seen it,
my brother has got a massive heart. He loves everything. He just comes and lets me work. He brings a lot of gifts. He did really well on the trips. He just loves it.
Ted Shaughnessy, we both love your sweaters. Can you tell us where they're from? Mike and I have been wearing Patagonia since we were about 16. I worked in a store. You can buy Patagonia online, Patagonia Canada. It's amazing. They'll ship it to you. It's super easy. Not very many stores sell Patagonia that I'm aware of. It's hard to find. Like outdoor clothing stores might. There's a few big ones. Sometimes in Toronto, I've been to Sport Check or those bigger athletic places that will sell. What's that big one that you and I go to? Sale sells Patagonia, but Patagonia Canada online, you can look it up.
Now, a couple of people, Derek's asking, do I prefer Air Canada to WestJet?
Oh, good question, Derek, because we've had this conversation on our walk yesterday.
I'm going to say this. I've taken so many flights with WestJet and Sunwing. I actually really liked Sunwing better. I think the planes were more comfortable. They were older planes, thicker seats. The new style of seats that they're going to are very thin.
It's just like rickety.
I'm a tall person, so I get crammed in there. I actually really enjoyed the Air Canada flight. Not for the alcohol. That's just fun. Like if you want a couple of glasses of wine and it's free.
Yeah.
On WestJet, and Jenny wanted to have drinks. 4 drinks was $40.
Yeah, it was.
Like $39. So if you want to have a few drinks and you're on holidays, and Air Canada is even getting cheaper because they're trying to get in there. I'll fly Air Canada in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I'll fly anyone in a heartbeat. I'm always value for money. I just want to be there. And I want a little
Be
bit
there more often.
I want to be there more often. I want to have a comfortable flight if
Yeah.
possible. So whatever.
I love it. People are chiming in what they prefer, what
Yeah.
experiences they've had.
But
That's
I
good.
can never say anything bad about Sunwing. Did they have delays? Did they have major issues? Absolutely,
Yeah,
they
at
did.
one point, yeah.
But their staff on those planes, I found their staff. I had great experiences with them.
Yeah.
But I flew, I don't know how many flights.
A lot.
Let's talk about Las Dunas because people are asking, how
Yeah.
was it?
Yeah.
I actually quite liked it.
Yeah.
I went in this with a really low mindset. I'm thinking, you know what? I'm doing this one because it's good for my brother and I needed to get to Santa Maria.
Sure.
And people were saying, well, why don't you come here? Why don't you go there? But when I was doing the single occupancy, it was up about $200 or $300 or $400 more. And I'm not doing that. Like I'm not paying $1,200 right now in low season. I just didn't have it in the budget. So Las Dunas came up and I think it was under 700. I'm like, I called my brother, like, hey, how much is it for you? And he said, I can do that for around 900. I'm like, you want to go? And he said, sure. We had a great time. I'd never read the reviews. I don't care. I was just thinking, you know, this might be my disappointment resort this year. I wasn't. The staff there.
No, you said you were like pleasantly surprised.
I was pleasantly surprised. The staff there were super kind. And the resort, it's a big resort this way, but it's not very deep. So getting to the beach is not a very far go. I went and checked out some rooms, not only mine, but another one, because I wanted to see what garden, just a regular standard room looked like. And they were nice. They're 20 years old, dated. They have tubs. That means they're going to get slippery getting in and out. But they had fairly decent water pressure. I think I lost hot water a couple of days. The food quality was, I think Melia is doing a great job with their food quality.
Yeah, overall,
it's pretty stable. Like, you know, Saturday night or Friday nights might be like the bang on nights, and then Sunday might be just a little bit softer.
Mm-hmm.
We had yogurts most of the week and then kind of dissipated at the end. But like if you're into ham and cheese and you're into fish, they had a lot of great things to offer and a lot of good, healthy choices. Yeah. They have a pizzeria there, the pizza parlor, hidden gem. They're 24-hour. Great. So they had a lot of great things going for it. Yeah. And they have a fantastic beach.
Now, while you're talking about flights, we were going to touch on, lots of people reach out to us or make comments about who's paying for Mike. We were gonna add that in.
Well, let's talk
just
about
to be clear,
because I run into people all the time, especially at the airport.
This must be free for you.
The hotel pays for you. The hotel doesn't pay for me.
No,
I don't even tell the hotel.
We like it better if the hotel doesn't know you're coming.
I don't want to tell them. But guess what? If I mentioned the day before where I was going,
they find out
in a stream. They find out because a lot of hotels, Melia chain, they follow me. Yeah, I don't want to be treated any different than anybody else. That's why I film buffets. That's why
and I think it's important because if they change something up just for Mike,
I don't want it.
We don't post it.
No, I won't even take it.
Yeah.
They go, oh, we're gonna make you something special. I don't want something special when they find out who I'm. I just want the regular.
We want the regular so that you guys see exactly what you're gonna get, right?
But I want to say this because I run into a lot of subscribers that are down there and they say, well, do you want me to get you something? I know so-and-so. So there's a lot of people that have been to this resort a lot more than me and they get special treatment. I'm not going to say anything.
That happened before when we were regular people.
Yeah,
when we went to the same
5 times,
place over and over.
You know how to get your pizza really awesome.
Yeah, or you know how to get the last pizza when they're about to run out.
Yeah, so
we are trying to keep it just neutral. Like
I want to keep it neutral.
Yeah.
But
anyway.
Let's just be honest. If you've been to a resort 5 or 10 times, you know you get special treatment.
Yeah,
so
100%.
Let's just be clear with that. Like, I don't want
especially if you're kind. I mean, you've got to be a good person.
If you're a douchebag, guess what? You're getting douchebag stuff.
Totally.
But if you're awesome,
but if you're kind, awesome stuff. Of course, and you're bringing them things because you want to support and help them. Someone earlier on asked what else they could bring. This time of year, they're bringing a 70-pound bag of medical, which is incredible. I'm sorry. Sometimes it's Judy go up, and I haven't had a chance, but and I know all of you are telling Judy what else to take, but this time of year it's really awesome to take little presents that workers could maybe give their kids, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can bring absolutely anything and it will be appreciated.
Yeah.
Women's products, cat food, toothbrushes, medication,
Yeah.
Advil, food products,
Treats
for the kids, coloring books,
clothing,
because it's
hats,
Christmas. So
warmer hoodies.
yes,
The Cubans get
anything.
cold this time of
You
year.
will not
No,
do
you won't go
anything
wrong.
wrong by bringing anything to
Yeah.
give away. That's my personal opinion.
Mhm.
I noticed that so many people they bring what they want to bring, and like they bring their usual items.
Yeah.
And that's amazing.
That's what makes the world go round, right?
Yeah.
We all bring different things. So
Because if in a town like Havana, they would take anything.
yeah.
Absolutely anything.
Yeah. Amazing. Okay.
I
Mikey,
I saw a question going by here.
What one?
Las Dunas, appreciate it.
any advice?
Oh, I want to
thoughts?
mention the final thing about Melia Las Dunas when I was there. The
Yes.
whole resort wasn't open. The adults portion, the
Okay.
pool was open and the pool looked clean. The last day that I was leaving, they were kind of opening the beach bar
Yeah.
and they got that going. And the little restaurant behind the beach bar was just starting to open.
Okay.
But because
So is this now heading into busy season?
it is.
Okay.
But because there's not a lot of guests from Canada right now, there's more Argentinians and more Canadians are going to start to come.
Yeah.
They're slowly opening the entire resort. Like, I don't think all the a la cartes were open either. Like, it was 1 a la carte or 2 a la cartes per night.
Okay.
But things are starting to open up. I think Santa Maria Island, it was quiet. The Royalton was busy, but I think the gist of the Royalton being busy because there has been so many issues going on with Jamaica. People were being offered other Royalton properties or Blue Diamond properties, and I think people were taking them up on that one and the Royalton in Veradero. That's why the Royalton in Santa Maria was packed. It was full when I left. Because I talked to people on the plane. They said they absolutely had a great time at the Royalton and at Playa Cayo Santa Maria. I ran into people, and they loved it.
That's amazing. That's a really great idea. My pharmacist donated child fever medicine for kids with the virus. That's a great idea. Fever medicine.
That's amazing.
Tylenol, children's Tylenol, Advil.
You can't go wrong.
You can't go wrong.
Luggage was 15 pounds lighter. Yeah, like you can't go wrong with anything you give away.
No, you can't. And someone also mentioned, don't forget the gardener. Mike never forgets the gardeners.
Yeah, it's really hard to walk by a gardener and not give him a tip.
And
my brother and I tipped a lot. We really did take because I'm just going to say this. I think when I see a lot of Europeans, and I'm not judging, but they're not tipping like we dip.
No, they're not often. No. And we found that over loads of time going.
So, but I'm not telling anyone what to do with their money or tipping
Canadians
style.
Just tend to be more generous.
But my brother and I are very generous. We always leave tips for absolutely anyone. And then at the end, when we're leaving, we were just giving money to other people because their service was so incredible.
That's
and we
awesome.
know it's Christmas is coming.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Let's talk about Christmas travel.
Yeah. Anyone going anywhere? What's going on? Should they have booked by now if they're going?
Some people haven't.
Some people haven't. I have a friend who just booked this week for Christmas.
Okay. Because people are asking me, this is a question I'm getting all the time. What do you think is going to happen at Christmas?
Yeah.
I've been really focusing on food consistency at all the resorts I'm going to because I'm really because I think food is, you got the beaches, you got the weather, people have the service, and you want the consistency of food, especially at Christmas when you're going to pay more money.
Yeah, you're going to pay more.
So you're going to pay up. So what are you paying up for? Typically at resorts, your room doesn't change. Your beach doesn't change. The pool doesn't change. It's going to be the alcohol that's probably going to increase in the food quality and consistency.
Right.
I think Cuba understands it's got struggle after struggle. This newest struggle is the mosquitoes keeping people away because tourism to Cuba is down for Canadian travelers. That's a fact.
Yeah.
So I believe that they will do everything in their power to make sure that you come for your Christmas holiday.
And have a great time.
You have a great time and you leave happy.
Yeah.
That's my personal opinion.
Yeah.
That's if you're going to, let's be fair, folks.
A higher end.
You got to stay at the better resorts. Like if you're going to a 3-star and you think you're getting 4.5 star service,
you won't at Christmas.
You're not doing that.
No.
You're going to the lower stars because you see affordability. Affordability isn't going to change the food consistency. But at the 4 stars and above, I think, and the top sellers, the ones that get filled, the resorts that fill up the fastest, like I think Melia Las Dunas, I think it might do well because it's cheap and cheerful and they've got it going on. But if you're going, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised. That's just my personal opinion.
Yeah. Playa Coco, you had the luxury bungalow. Did you visit a regular room there?
Playa Coco, sorry?
I don't know that you
Playa Cayo Santa Maria when I was there. Yeah, I believe I did. Yes, I did.
Okay.
That was last year, I believe.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't keep up with you.
Okay,
but lots of people have booked. Lots of people are going.
Okay.
And some people
You
are
had a
going
luxury
after
bungalow.
or
Did you
before.
visit a regular room? Yes, they were dated. Okay, that resort is plus 15 years old.
Amazing. Starboy. I never went to
People,
Cuba.
people love that resort, the Playa Cayo Santa Maria. Like, it's got a big following. I ran into a lot of them there. And I was down. I got invited. I was walking by, and a bunch of subscribers saw me. They asked me to come in and say hello. And I went up and checked out the luxury portion of Playa Cayo Santa Maria. Had a little bit of lunch there. We had a beer. I looked around. Beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It was quiet, the luxury portion, but people are paying a lot of money for that luxury portion.
Yeah, they are. And someone is Just Heart. Keep in mind, prices are starting to go up for December, of course, but there are some great deals for early January. That means maybe I could go again.
Well, yeah, you got to come.
Well, January is probably the only time I can
now,
with you.
I'm gonna say this. I'm heading out tomorrow back to Cuba. I'm not saying where I'm going.
No, we're not. Not this time.
I'm not gonna say where I'm going. And then I don't know how many more trips I have booked before Christmas, but I'm gonna see. I need to work on some videos. I'm gonna ask you this. Would anyone like to see my top family resorts? I think I'm gonna work on a top adults resorts, but keep in mind they take a lot of work.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start working on those probably within a week or two. But that's what I'm probably doing. If people are interested.
I think your top adults is pretty popular on YouTube. Like, I think it's a big one, and I think people wait for it.
Yeah.
So I'd love to hear if people are looking for that. And top family for teens, that's family. Yeah. It is important for families to know where to go. Yeah. I think if you've got
kids, the Almirante in Hogan, I've been there. I actually stayed there. I haven't made the video on it yet because I didn't have enough time.
Yeah.
But it's a big resort. I believe the beach is on a lower level. For some reason, people like that resort. I don't know a lot about it though.
Upgrade to premium package at Sanctuary Grand Memories Santa Maria. And have you heard of any wild dog attacks? I don't think I've ever heard of that.
Someone said something on my thing, like, don't pet the dog. Someone was bitten 15 times. Okay.
I don't know.
I see a lot of the dogs when I get off the bus and I feed them, and those poor little suckers come up and they start wagging their tail and they just want to hang out with you. They're just looking for a schmorsel.
They are. But we're not promoting.
I'm not promoting, but
you don't want to.
People fearmong. You have to understand why people fearmong so bad about Cuba. You have to see where they're coming from.
Yeah. Yeah. You
Cuba,
were going to read. Can you read I don't want to forget. You have a message from a Cuban, and
let's get there let's go into that. Why?
Okay.
Like when we're done that, you know what I'm saying?
Sorry.
Because that's going to come up with the real Cuba.
I just don't want us to forget.
We won't forget.
Okay.
You can't do top adults until you stay at Playa Cayo. Oh, but I can't, Ted.
That could be next year.
That's going to be next year, right? So remember when I make my videos, the top, it's only the top that the resorts that I stay in that year.
Yeah.
I can't hit every single resort. In some resorts, I need to go with my wife because I don't want to get divorced. Like, let's be honest, right? So I have to do a balance too of all price points when I kind of go into doing my top, because it's not really fair if I just hit all the 5 stars.
Yeah.
Because
people can't always afford that.
People can't afford the $3,000 or $4,000.
Yeah.
So I try to hit a variety of stars when I'm going to do my top, because sometimes they're hidden gems.
Yeah, totally. They're like the ones that we love.
And there's a lot of people that I run into on planes that, listen, they only get maybe 1 trip or maybe 2 trips a year. They can't afford to stay at
the average
the Royaltons.
Is taking one.
Yeah, they can't afford to stay at the Royaltons. I understand that. So sometimes I get flack from people. It's like, dude, can you stop staying at all the high end and showing us all the high rooms? Show us a basic garden room. And I listen to people, and that's what I do.
Yeah.
Even when they want to give me an upgrade like they wanted to at Rainbow, I refuse the upgrade. And they said, when they found out, what, you're refusing the upgrade? They go, we're getting a room ready for you. I said, absolutely not. And I got the street view, folks. I got a street view. So I do what I think is good for me. and my viewers. I
Okay.
do not want to be seen getting an upgrade every time. People get sick of seeing the upgrade that they can't afford.
Right.
And I
Okay.
get it.
Have you ever been? Is there a resort that you haven't been to that you would love to go to?
Yeah, I want to go. We just talked about it.
I know, but other than that one,
Oh,
is there
okay.
anything else on your radar that you like to get to and you haven't?
Yeah, I want to go into Havana. I want to stay at a couple of
stay at a
really. I
resort
want
there.
a resort. Well, yeah, a hotel in Havana, and then I want to just keep on checking resorts that I haven't been to. I want to go and do some recaps at resorts that I was at maybe 2 or 3 years ago when my video making skills weren't that
Yeah.
great, and just redo them.
And also, we want to get to the Royalton in Veradero.
Yeah. Have you ever gone to the Memories Trinidad Del Mar? Yes, I
Yes.
did. I made a video. I was there this year.
Go look it up.
Go look it up. Just type that into YouTube and it'll come up.
Yeah.
I actually quite like that. It's a cheap and cheerful dated resort. Okay.
Okay. And how about last question on this and we'll move on. Any Hoageen resorts still closed due to the hurricane?
I don't believe so.
Don't
I
so.
think there
they're
was
all-
a couple of issues with resorts and they said they needed about 5 to 10 more days to get back up and running. But that area, it was just a bit of wind damage and roofing damage, and things are back on track.
It was more of a tropical storm by the time it hit there, right?
Yes.
It wasn't a full.
When I got on that plane, there was only 30 people. That plane that we got on was full.
Okay, perfect.
So
they're ready.
The resorts are filling back up. Like they are going to be full.
You haven't mentioned your rainbow stay. You had fun there. You liked that resort.
Yeah, the video came out yesterday.
Yeah, watch the video.
Well, you have to remember, I was down there during the hurricane.
Yeah.
And when I was down there during the hurricane, my brother and I, we just wanted to make sure we were fine. Like, you know, and my internet wasn't really working down there at all.
No.
So I couldn't keep up with what was going on. So my wife would give me updates. And I
was trying my best.
I said, am I far enough to the east? Because we brought extra money. If we needed to get into a cab, spend the 500 USD, we were heading to Veradero. That was our plan.
Yeah.
So we were ready just to be on the move. Like within, my brother and I were gone in 60 seconds. We called it. Like, there's a problem, we're gone.
We're gone.
But everything worked out great at the resort. That resort is a specialized resort, and but people have a good time there. My brother got the garden. He got a villa, ocean view. I get the street view. He had to walk out to the pool. He loved it.
Yeah,
we had a good time.
He had a great time.
But the resort, don't forget, but because it was the hurricane, not everything was open. Beach was totally closed down.
Yep.
Lounges were gone, but they were getting that open when we left.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know some of the answers to that. And if you're just
what resorts
joining,
got hit badly from the
mosquitoes.
hurricane? I don't believe hardly any resorts got hit from the hurricane at all, besides seaweed, sargassum,
it
and
was
a bit of
more
wind
their
damage.
Interior and their hydro, that kind of
But
thing.
that's why I went to Hoageen. I went to the resort that was going to be closest to the path of where it went through to see if it was bad. And you saw the video. I showed you.
Okay, where are we at? Let's keep moving.
The real Cuba and what Canadians bring. Okay, let's get rid of what Canadians bring, but let's just talk about the real Cuba.
Yeah.
Once in a while, if you notice on our feed, people will say, you never go into the real Cuba.
You don't know the real
Cuba. You don't know the real Cuba.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of hate, but there's a small portion of hate that comes from a select group coming out of the States. Okay?
Yeah.
And
sometimes the States.
I want to be honest, and I want to say this. Mark and Nellie, they called me because they are Patreons of ours.
Yes.
And they go, I need to do a phone call with you. We need to know if we have to cancel because of Melissa. And so I called them. Well, they called me and we had a good talk about it. His wife is from Cuba.
Yeah.
They go to Cuba to get their family from Santiago to Cuba, and they come to resorts.
That's right.
And they watch our videos because they want to see where they're going to take their family.
Yeah.
So when people, they have to realize one thing. This whole channel is based on real Cuba. Just because we're at resorts, the people that go to resorts help fund the real Cuba.
That's right.
When Skinny at the bar that I was at was giving us drinks, he told us a story, and he was a bartender, and they call him Skinny because he's about 6'5" and he's skinny. That's his name. And he goes, I get home at 11 p.m. My daughter reaches into my pocket and she goes, Papa, looking for treats because tourists give people treats.
Yeah.
And she just knows maybe Papa's got a treat in her pocket.
Yeah.
And these people.
He's not alone in doing that, though.
He's not alone in doing that. I hear stories all the time. And these people work 10, 16, 24 hours at our resort. Then they have to take a bus ride that could be up to 2 hours long.
Yeah.
Skinny got home at 11. gets up for 5:30 to get back to the
just do it
resort.
again.
And he works 15 days and has one off. So when people say it's not the real Cuba, listen, we go to resorts and we deal with the real Cuba, not personally, but indirectly by sponsoring and helping the
sometimes
people.
we have done it.
We do
Directly.
We go into
places and historically, like not on our YouTube, if prior to this. So, but I want to highlight that you get a lot of messages, and so do I, from Cubans thanking us.
We do.
And
I don't know if I can, I'll see if I can read this, but I want to just read something that someone.
See if you can find it. First
well,
of all,
I have a lot of Cubans. Also, I was just at Melia Las Dunas, and a Cuban woman that lives in Greece flew to Cuba to get her parents because she works there now as in a dance academy. Grabbed her parents, stayed at Las Dunas, and then this week she's taking her grandma to Perla Blanca because she saw my video.
Yeah.
This is what it says. Thank you, Finding Fish. As a Cuban, I want to thank you once again, not only for showcasing the beautiful hotels and their staff, but also showing the beautiful beaches of my beautiful Cuba. Your kindness towards the Cuban people. You give love. You don't discriminate, my Cuban people, which is why I'm a loyal follower of yours. It's a shame that we're participating in the live stream today, but it's not in Spanish.
Right.
And it goes on to talk about, but what moved me most in the video that I just created in Hokkien is they evacuated 730,000 Cuban people. The government did, and not one Cuban died.
No,
and
they did an incredible job to protect their people.
Did. So when people want to come and say hurtful messages to whatever.
Yeah, don't go there. Don't go to Cuba because their government and all of that.
I will never do anything that I want to do. No one's going to tell me in my world what I can and can't do. That's dictatorship. I'm going to do exactly what I want to do, and I want to help people, and that's what we do.
That's what we do.
And these are the messages we get every single day.
Totally.
And just like you guys, don't stop doing what you do. I'm not telling you to come. I'm not telling you to stay home. But if you're bringing any gift is better than no gift at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Steve Schindler, we just spoke about you, my friend.
Hey, Steve. Glad you're here. Yes, he'd like family resorts. Yes, he'll be doing a family resort. Maybe your top 3, eh?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Anyway, what else? We wanted to do a highlight on the merch and then the giveaway.
Well, let's talk about a giveaway. You figure out, we've got to give away today. We've got a Finding Fish.
You got the pen?
With the pen.
Journal and pen. That's our giveaway.
Well, we got another giveaway too. We'll do a mouse pad with a pen.
Yes.
Jenny can figure out who's getting it. And then I just want to show.
I can't believe I've got a tank top left. They sell like crazy, and then it just went off the radar. What size is this?
We have some merch left.
This is a small. Anyone out there wanting a small tank, reach out to me.
We have 2 t-shirts left.
2
larges. Then we have about
5-6 mediums.
5-6 mediums.
That's it.
And our final beach bag.
1 beach bag left.
That is all we are doing before Christmas.
If you're hoping to have merch before Christmas.
Yeah, that's it.
That's all we got.
And if you want, you can just DM Jenny that.
Yep. Now, lots of people are also reaching out to me on my own Facebook, which I can understand because I am no longer able to add friends to Finding Fish. So reach out to, I'm under Jennifer Livings
because
Fisher.
We don't know why.
I don't know why. I can't switch platforms right now. It won't let me, and I'm trying. So message me on either. Don't message Mike Fisher. That's the only thing.
Yeah,
he will not get it.
I can't get it. Especially on Mike Fisher and Finding Fish. I don't manage Finding Fish.
I do.
Jenny does. Yeah. So I can't even get in
No,
there.
and on his personal Facebook, you can follow him, which is amazing. But if you message him, he gets hundreds of messages a day. Yeah. So if you want to really be in touch with us, you're better to reach out.
It's really crazy.
To me, just lowly me, not the famous half. Anyway. Yep. So we've got that. Now the giveaway, I'm going to do 2 separate giveaways, the journal and pen and the mouse pad. Basically.
And we'll do a sticker pack too.
Oh, we'll do another sticker pack.
And we'll do a sticker pack. Let's do a sticker pack. We got some giveaways. Why not? Just give it away.
How about just the first 3 people who can answer? You had to be in the live feed probably. What does Mike call his brother when they're traveling?
There you go. That's an easy one.
Simple, easy. Send me a message. Send it to Jen Fisher or Finding Fish. They're timed anyway. I'll do the top 3 people. And then send me your address when I reach out to you.
I'm sorry about my hair. And if I look a little off, I'm actually
Lori,
really
you're
tired.
hilarious. You put the answer in for everybody. Okay.
Now, because I travel so much, I'm going to say this. that doesn't mean my life stops when I get home. Our daughter, she's 22.
Yeah.
She's doing the Christmas lights, and our neighbor goes, "What do you need a hand?" She goes, "No, I got to be the man of the family." So when I get home, she's got me on a ladder doing the string across the eaves trough, and that was what we were doing yesterday.
That's so great. Thank you for wanting to build the YouTube channel. We really do want to build our YouTube channel. Mike's Facebook is crazy busy, but I'd really like YouTube to be growing as fast.
Yeah, but YouTube doesn't. It's a slower animal.
It
but
is.
We really enjoy Facebook, and I think a lot of people enjoy Facebook because it's up to date what's going on. And we're going to work on smaller little reels for that too, because they're fun and they're easier to build than a YouTube. Than YouTube. But
I've got to take names down or I'll lose these people.
Oh, we froze there for a second. I don't know
we're back. We're back.
Anyway.
Was there anything else we wanted to talk about?
I don't think so. Is there any other questions you guys want to know about?
I did want to say thank you. Someone up ahead here, and I've lost it now, said that me and you are her favorite YouTube online
awesome.
People.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
So kind. So
I'm just appreciate that we're all like-minded and we're here for the same reason, because just of our love of travel and just to hang out. It was a pleasure meeting you at Las Dunas. You know what? Did you enjoy the resort as much as I did? I really had a good time there. Anyway, guys.
Okay, guys, just so you know, the top 3 in here, you have to be my friend because I need a way to reach out to you. So Lori, Jesse, and Koji. Okay? Lori, Jesse, and Koji. And you know what? Linux, Jeff, you too, because you were right after them. I'll send you.
Yeah, there you go. You're getting sticker packs. Ted Shaughnessy's getting sticker packs. There you go.
Message me though, because you're gone now. And if this is all on YouTube, I don't have a way to get in touch.
So that's why just message Jenny at this.
That's why I say send a message.
Send a message to Jenny at this.
Yeah.
Because then Jenny can see that, okay?
Because you guys, as soon as it's gone from here, it's
because our messages like just go crazy.
It's gone from
you guys can see it. Well, I want to send some hearts in there. Listen, guys. We got to go visit our moms. Yeah. And we're going to get our day going.
And I also want to point out, our dog Roscoe was here for the full live and he behaved the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
He knows it's done.
Because he gets treats because he hangs out with us.
He just slept the
I just want to say thank you for everybody. I think we're going to do a live stream January 1st, 9 a.m. for all you hungover people. You know what? You better set your alarm a couple days before.
Because we'll be here.
We're going to be here. We'll
be back.
Okay. And listen, have safe travels. I'll see you at the airports. I'll see you on airplanes. I'm going to see you on beaches. Yeah. And always just.
And thanks for coming this morning.
And thank you. Thanks for your time. We appreciate it. And guess what? Have a great day.
Have a great day.
We'll see you in the next video.
See ya.